Alright, so welcome back to another Loot from 20 episode. This time we ran Bastion of Chaos 20 times, so I'm just going to jump right into this one and go right through what dropped over the course of 20 runs. A total of 3,446 pieces of equipment dropped. 2,061 of these were magic, not like anyone cares, but it's fun to look at. 1,106 items were rare. 205 epic items dropped, and I had 74 legendary items drop in this dungeon. I walked away with 409 completed components. A total of 27 consumables dropped. I had acquired 1.1 million iron bits on these runs. 46 rare crafting items dropped here, of which 31 were Blood of Chthon. And I like this. Blood of Chthon are used to make skeleton keys, which are of course used to enter these roguelike dungeons in Grim Dawn. This makes Bastion of Chaos quite special in my eyes. It pays for itself in a sense. A total of 27 blueprints dropped, 1 magic, 16 epic, and 10 legendary quality. I have noticed I have not been getting blueprints I have already learnt. So the quantity could vary, depending on how many blueprints you have already learned, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's just what I noticed. 402 heroes were slain, 59 bosses were killed, and only 2 nemesis were killed. And when I say killed, I really mean I killed 1 and I got wrecked by 1 on my 7th run.
He does a trap and then he does some bomb explosion thingy. Ooh, yeah, that was
And for anyone wondering, these runs took roughly 16 to 22 minutes, a little bit shorter than Steps of Torment typically. Your mileage may vary depending on build, but that's roughly what my runs were taking. Okay, if you nerds are still here and you want to stick around, I'm going to walk you through my approach. This is not a guide, this is old content, but I figure I'll just explain my approach when I did this. Teleport to the Necropolis Interior Rift. Head north. This route on screen is pretty much the only route you can take to the entrance. If you have never done this before, you will need to repair the bridge. This is of course a one-time thing. Once you enter Bastion of Chaos, you will find yourself in a bit of a random spawn location. The entrance is not static, as you can see here represented in pink. Your specific spawn location is not a big deal. You'll want to head south regardless. There are 3 treasure trove locations south you need to check for, shown here in red. These will require 1 dynamite to open. Don't forget it. If the trove is not located at these 3 locations, head north and check the next 2 locations shown in red. Once you've located the trove, head to the boss, Balak Anafu, I probably butchered that name, and use your skeleton key to open the gate behind him and enter the 2nd level of this dungeon. We now find ourselves on the Discord level. Don't forget you only have 1 life now. There really isn't much going on this floor. You spawn in the northern part of the map. The goal is to make your way southeast and open the obsidian trove, killing all heroes you encounter along the way. After you loot the trove, make your way down to level 3. You'll now be on the Anarchy floor. You spawn at the southern peninsula here. Head north to kill Lagoth Ak, probably butcher that name as well, shown here in red. After he is killed, head over to the item vendor. This location will always have the Unraveler spawned in this area shown, as well as a vendor you can snag a few blueprints from. Once the Unraveler is dead, I'd head north to the location shown. This is an Obsidian Trove event. This has 2 potential spawn locations, and never amazing loot, but it's always worth doing because it is on the way. After the event is complete or checked on, head southeast and enter the 4th and final level of the dungeon. Finally, we are now on Entropy, the 4th and final floor. Not many points of interest here. You will spawn in the southeast area. If you do not encounter the Trove event on the floor above, there is also a chance it will spawn here. So head west to check for a Trove event if required, and then just head north to the final boss, Shazul. After dead, go collect all your riches in the room behind him. And you're fucking done, kid. If you like this video, please leave a comment, because they take forever to make, and I suck at editing, and it takes a long time. So leave a comment, I'll make more.